Today, guys, we are going to be thinking about light. What is light? Have a think. We are going to learn some fantastic stuff. Enjoy. Welcome to Create. We've got another fantastic craft for you.
We have, haven't we, Matt?
It's really good. I'm really excited.
It's balloons again, I'm afraid.
Who loves a balloon?
Yeah, but if you got to buy balloons, you've got to buy a pack, haven't you?
So we're doing 4 crafts all with balloons. No, not really. So, John, we're going to be making lanterns, okay? So kind of like a lantern that would hang over a light.
Am I blowing again?
Okay, yeah, I can't. Well, pass me one. I'll have a go.
I'll have a go. Go on in.
Right.
I think you might find a purple one in here. I'm getting green because green's my favourite colour, you see.
Okay, actually, I'm going to get a yellow one. Because my daughter Amelia, yellow's her favourite colour.
Let's see if he can do it. No, he can't do it. Something like that size?
No, fairly big. About that size.
Yeah.
Right there.
I suppose the bigger it is, the more work you've got to do.
Yeah, well, I'm hard working, John, so
yeah.
I'm not afraid of a bit of hard work.
Yeah, but I saw your planet the other day. Still, they came out well, didn't they?
Yeah.
In the end.
In the end, they did. They were fantastic. Mine was just really great. So, guys.
So, what are we doing with this?
So, get your balloon, tie a knot in it. Now, again, get an adult to help you if you're a bit worried. It's great fun. So, get your balloon. Now, do you know what you need again? Glue. Get some glue.
Oh, yes. I've got some glue.
So,
we got brushes today as well.
Yeah, we went out and bought some specially.
We've upped the budget a bit.
Yeah.
So, get your PVA glue.
In there like that.
In there like that.
You'll need some string.
Or wool.
I
think wool is better.
Well, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not gifted at this type of stuff. John's far better than me.
Well, I think that the theory behind it is when the glue soaks into the wool.
Okay.
It embodies into the wool to make it one complete mass.
I've never heard someone speak so passionately about wool.
You pull off a length of wool.
How much, John, do you need?
Well, I think you need quite a lot.
Okay.
Especially if you blow your balloon up.
So you're wrapping it, basically what you're doing is you're wrapping it around your balloon here. Wrapping it around.
Go on then. Okay. Put it in.
All of it, just like
Just like that, yeah.
Okay.
Get it nice and mushy.
Are we making a mess, John?
Well, you might be. Are you ready?
Like, no, nowhere near. Like
that.
Okay.
Where's your end?
Well, that's no idea.
You haven't lost your end, Matt. You got to get the end. Don't lose your end like Matt.
Okay.
So get your end, and then you just wrap it gently. Oh, so your string is better than mine because mine's going to get up into a big mat. Ugh. So there we are, Matt. They look pretty good, don't they?
Yeah. So this is the lampshade, which is what we're making, and it'll just leave that to dry somewhere overnight and come back.
And hopefully we'll show you what to do later.
Yeah. See you in a
So we've put our balloon into our super duper dryer. You'll have to yours overnight.
Yeah.
So that it starts
or leave it just to dry by itself.
It's not completely
Whatever
hard.
you feel like.
It's soft. This is the exciting bit. First of all, you need a pair of scissors or even a pin to pop. Are you ready for this?
I'm so excited.
Okay, so the balloon is slowly move the balloon from inside.
Yeah, you got to be really careful. It looks like it's gone wrong. It still looks like it's gone wrong, guys, but this is absolutely perfect.
So you pull your bits of balloon out like this.
You have no idea.
You have to be a bit gentle. You don't want to damage the string. Look at that. It's all come out, Matt. Look at that. And then you fluff it up a bit more. still a bit tacky. That super duper dry mat hasn't completely dried it. Yours will be completely dry, but what you'll end up with is a light shade.
A lampshade, so there's the
Lampshade.
top. So that's where the balloon kind of end was. And there you go, if you can get a look at that. Now we need to get some paper and some scissors and glue on. Glue on our decorations. So once your balloon is not a balloon anymore, your balloon's gone and you've got the lampshade there, what it's really good to do is to make some decorations. So you get some coloured cards just to make it look nice. So fold it up a little bit. You want it to be fairly small, so this has just been a piece of A4 card, and we're going to actually cut it in half again because you want it to be nice and small. Now you can do anything you want on your shade, so I'm just making a nice small piece of card here. Obviously, you'll do a better job than me because you guys are amazing. So let's pop, excuse me, John, while I get our shade. So you imagine that there, and that's going to kind of stick on. I think actually that's a bit big, really, but John's will be perfect. Look, there you go.
So you just stick that on.
So
glue.
That'll
Double-sided tape.
cover those all over your lantern. Cover this in lots of little butterflies or stars or snowflakes or whatever you want.
So we want to see the photographic evidence, don't we, Matt?
And then send it
to see if it comes out better than this one.
Absolutely. Great.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Matt versus Dan. Or
Dan versus Matt.
He likes to think
Dan
that,
versus
but
Matt.
it's really Matt versus Dan. I hope you're doing okay. The other day we had the tea bag where you're making a cup of tea.
Was that when you lost?
It was, yeah.
How many shots was it I beat you in?
I can't remember actually. I've forgotten.
No practice either.
No, I didn't practice at all. Yeah, but it's a bit of an awkward one that because I'm struggling with it. Anyway, we'd like to crack on. A fresh start, a new day and a new challenge. So let's have a look at what we've got to be doing today on Matt versus Dan. So here we have a arena.
We've spent a lot of money on this arena, Matt, haven't we?
Mega bucks.
Yeah.
We've really splashed out with some tape.
Yeah,
And
a bit of pen.
And a bit of pen,
Yeah.
don't forget that. So, and 4 potatoes that are going on. Great, so we've got these potatoes going, and the idea is, basically, it's like potato bowling. So you can do this at home. We like to do things that you can do at home. If you've got some potatoes and a bit of tape and a pen, you can have a game of potato bowls. So, here we are, we're going to start bowling down there, and the idea is to get the potato. Is this right, Dan?
Yeah, ideally beyond the 100 line here.
But not beyond this red line here, because what's this line called, Dan?
It's the deadline.
Deadline.
Deadline. What happens if it... So that doesn't count if it goes over the red line?
No.
What happens if it goes like either side? Do you get another go?
You get another go because they're not round, so they won't roll straight, and you'll get it again. So the idea is we want it to stop somewhere on this
So we've
alleyway.
got the 100 area, 50 area. Moving back, we've got the 25 and the 10 area, yeah?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, so you're ready to lose again?
No, I haven't cheated this time, so I should be fine. How should this work, Dan? Do you want to go first with one, and then I'll have one?
Yeah, I'll let you go first.
Yeah. Come on,
Oh.
it's gone out, so I'll get that one again.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the same potato.
3 potato ball.
Had a bit of bounce there, Matt.
I did, but it needed it.
Nice. How many different types of potato can you name?
Morris Piper, King Edward. That's about it. Old potatoes, new potatoes? No. Oh, it stayed in. 25.
25.
That's actually a very good idea.
Oh well.
inches. So
Socially distant handshake. Well done.
yeah, well, no, because we're drawing. We can't have a. It's Matt versus Dan, so one of us has to win.
All right.
Last bowl.
Last ball. Yeah.
Okay, last bowl because we're drawing.
Like that again. I should have nailed you with 10 points. I should have played it safe, shouldn't I?
Over the moon.
You look it.
I'd like to thank everyone just for, because I'm so amazing. The fact that I'm just better than everyone. So, that's it.
He's modest.
Dan, how does it feel to lose?
Now I know how you felt yesterday. Yeah, it's gutting, isn't it? I should have nailed it.
Dan, to be
There's
honest,
always tomorrow.
you weren't as brutal as you needed to be. You were too kind. You should have just 10 points when you had the opportunity.
I will take that lesson forward.
Yeah.
On to the next challenge.
Yeah. So guys, thank you for joining for us for challenge Matt versus Dan.
Dan versus Matt.
And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And see you later.
Bye.
Well, me birds and beasties, we've come down to me light lab, which is me kitchen. But because we're doing some light experiments in the dark, we've had to come up at night time. Shh. Look, me birds and beasties. See, this is me kitchen. Look, I'm still in my pyjamas. Oh. Don't tell Mrs. Professor Archimedes. Well, me laddies and lassies, I said earlier that light is very fast. But how fast? Well, light travels faster than 670 million miles per hour. Aye. What does that mean? Well, it's over 186,000 miles a second. Still hard to think, isn't it, that fast? But think, if yous could travel at the speed of light, you could travel around the globe over 7 times in 1 second. Now that's fast. How's about doing some experiments? Yeah. Well, before we start, you must remember, if you try any of these experiments at home, you must do it with a parent or an adult to keep yourself safe. Aye, we don't want any accidents, do we? No. So, the first thing is to think is about light. So, this is my laser pointer, and I've got it switched on. And look, it's shining on the wall. The thing is though, you can't see the light travelling from my laser pen onto the wall. But I can show you how you can see it. All you need to do is get an aerosol. So don't tell Mrs. Professor Archimedes, but I've borrowed the air freshener. Now, if I turn the lights down and shine the laser and spray the aerosol, you'll see the beam of light. It's amazing. Watch. So, the beam of light is on, but you can't see it, can you? But if I put that, look at that. Can you see the beam of light travelling through the air at 186 miles per second? Another amazing thing about light is that it can travel along things. You might have seen one of these things in your house, a lamp, with these fibre optics coming out the end. Now you can't see it very well in this light, but if I turn the lights out, I'll show you what happens. There you are. There's the fibre optic lamp. The lamp is lighting there, but the light travels along the fibre optics out to the end. Aye. So it can travel around corners. Anywhere the fibre optics go, the light follows. So another experiment you can do about showing this water bending round corners is to create your own light bender. What you need is a water bottle with water in, and you drill a small hole so the water spurts out like this. And then you shine your light into the water flowing out the bottle, and you can see it bend around. Have a look, see what I mean? So, you hold your bottle over the sink, and then you shines your laser pointer onto the water, and can you see how the light curves around following the line of the water? If I increase the flow, the light increases. If I decrease it, it follows down. Aye. Another thing to be thinking about when we're looking at light, light. Another thing that we should be thinking about when we're looking at light is that what's the source of light? Of course, the sun. Aye, it's a great source of light, isn't it? But we have electric light bulbs and the stars at night. The moon isn't a source, because the light from the moon is just a reflection from the sun. But what about these? Have you seen these before? Aye, glow sticks. And you know what you do? You snap them like that, don't you? And they start glowing. How does that work? Well, I thought I'd show you. So what's inside one of these glow sticks is two things. Inside there, there's some two chemicals. One in the plastic tube and one inside another glass tube. So they're kept separate. And then, so the glass tube's inside, when you snap it, the chemicals mix and produce light. Isn't that amazing? Well, I've got some of the chemicals that they use in these glow sticks to do an experiment. Would you like to see it? So, to do this experiment, I've got two chemicals. The two chemicals that they get in glow sticks. It's exciting, isn't it? And then we'll get the glowing like this, but in the glass. So I'm going to switch the light off so you can see what happens. Here we are. Here's the first chemical. Here's the second chemical. You can't see it very well at the moment, but watch as I pour it in. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Doesn't that glow lovely? Hey, that's a really grand experiment. Nearly as good as using glow sticks. Hi. Ah, okay. So, another experiment that I wanted to show you was to do with bending light. Aye. And you can do this at home. All you need is a bowl and a coin. I've got a £1 coin here. And you put the coin inside the bowl. You can just see it there. I'm going to move it in a bit. Can you see it now? No. But watch what happens when I carefully add water. I don't want to move anything, so you can see that it's the light changing. So I'm slowly adding the water and the coin isn't moving. But look what happened. You can see the coin now. Can you see the coin? It's appeared. How's that happened? It's magic. Well, it's science. Because you see what happens is your eyes, your light rays, when it hits the water, bends. So you can see round corners. It's amazing, isn't it? See round corners using water. Try it at home. You'll be amazed, me bairns and beasties. Another experiment, me boys and girls, is making a rainbow. So all you need is a CD. Don't tell Mrs. Professor Archimedes I've got her favourite CD, and make sure you don't use a favourite CD as well. So you get your CD out of the packet, and then all you need then is a torch. And you shine the torch onto the CD, and look at that superb rainbow we can make. Can you see it on the on the paper? Aye. It's lovely, isn't it? Well, what's happening there is the CD is splitting the white light, because light is white, into its different colours. The colours of the rainbow. So, me bairns and beasties, that's it for this evening, or this morning. Aye, it's getting light, and Professor, or Mrs. Professor Archimedes, will be getting up soon, and I'll have to tidy the kitchen. You can't see exactly, but it's a terrible mess. She'll have me good spaghettis. Aye, she will. So, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Hi, I'm Dan. What 3 things am I good at? Number 1 would be probably eating a first course and making sure I've left room for pudding. Number 2, probably snowboarding / skiing. Although I'm not that good at it, I enjoy it a lot. And the third one is probably thinking creatively and making creations. As you can see, this is my back garden, and I've made a water feature during lockdown. Quite proud of it. Am I a Christian? Yes, I'm a Christian. How long have I been a Christian? I came to faith as a 7-year-old on the anniversary of my grandmother's death. I was in the bath. I got out the bath, and before I even got my hands on my towel, I felt this weight, this good weight pushing me down onto my knees, and from that moment on I dedicated myself to Christ. Then followed a period of sort of muddling along, and then kind of walking away from the faith a little bit until I was 26 or 27, probably 27, and then I started asking questions again and rediscovering my faith, and since then I would say I've grown and gone a lot deeper than ever before, and that journey continues to today, really. I would say my life has changed since becoming a Christian. It's rather like falling down the rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland's adventures. This whole other world opens up, and you realise where God is in the normal, everyday, day-to-day sort of stuff, and also where He is in the extraordinary, big life stuff as well. And it's that gradual becoming aware of the relationship between you and God. That's probably the big thing that's changed. One piece of general advice that I would give is never play leapfrog with a unicorn. Bit of advice for somebody who's thinking about becoming a Christian would be to go to your room, turn off all distractions and pray. And that doesn't mean you have to stand up or do anything crazy. It just means talk to God in your head, pour out what's going on in here to God, and then just be still and listen. And then chat it through with somebody you know who's a Christian, a parent, an uncle, an auntie, a friend, and just see where it goes.
Have you ever had a power cut at home and been in total darkness? We have, and you're kind of stumbling around for the candles. You have a candle cupboard at home. We have a cupboard where we keep all the candles, and you go in there and you're like, you're trying to find the candle and knocking them all over and tripping over things that maybe you didn't even realise were there, like little lips on doors, or all types of things that have been put in the way. Sometimes my daughter puts Lego on the stairs and it's like a death trap and you're trying not to step on the Lego. That's with the light on, never mind without it. And it's just crazy. But you go there and you find a candle because you're just so desperate to see, and you light the candles and you put them in all the really important places that you need to see, like the stairs and doorways and the bathroom, so you don't go to the bathroom and wheel over the floor. It'd just be disastrous. You see, light is so important, and sometimes we only take it, only appreciate it when we don't have it. You see, light helps us see the good things, things that are beautiful, pieces of art, creation when the sun's out, but also it can help us see some bad things. We're doing all this filming and doing Boost like this. I had to buy some lights for filming a lot of lights to try and make myself look good. But we bought these little vlogging lights, as you can see, and they're dead cheap. But they're supposed to make the light make me look really good, as you can see. But actually they can sometimes show blemishes and things that, aren't right. I've got a big spot on the end of my nose or something like that. So it can be quite uncomfortable. I also want to show you something else. So come with me. We're going to see, look through this window here. You can see the sun shining. It's shining powerfully. You can see on the floor. Look at the light. It shines right through. Look at all these windows. That's because the sun is up there and you can see it. It's so bright. It's the brightest thing in the sky. Come this way. Look at this window. There's colour in it. There's characters in it. There's animals in it. On a morning when you get into church really early, the sun rises there and it shines through the window and you can see it beautifully. Everything is just so much lighter and so much more beautiful. And it's a little like that with God in our lives. When we have Jesus in our life, we shine so beautifully. And just like the sun rises behind the stained glass window, my question to you guys today is, will you let God into your heart? Will you let him into your life? Let him shine through you so that you can be seen, so that you can thrive, so that you can have the greatest life in the universe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for connecting with us. We appreciate it, and take care of yourselves.
Wow, that's nearly the end of day 2 of Boost. It's going quickly, isn't it? And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed Matt's talk, everything we did, the craft. And if you get the chance to do a walk like Professor Archimedes did, that would be brilliant too. So it was great learning about the world, isn't it? Animals, nature and stuff like that. So we're going to pray a prayer again. And we're going to use the teaspoon prayer again. So we're going to say thank you, sorry and please. So if you calm down just right now, just be quiet just for a minute and we'll say a quick prayer. Dear God, thank you for today's Boost. Thank you for our world and the nature and the animals and the plants and the flowers, everything that we can see. We are sorry, Lord, and we have to say sorry so often for this, that we are sorry for damaging the world that you've given us, the nature that you've given us. Please, Lord, help us to not do this. Help us to use the brains and the ingenuity and the skills that you've given us to help look after this world. And Lord, please keep us safe when we explore your world you've given us. Keep us safe, help us look out for danger and things that might go wrong. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Well, I hope you join us again tomorrow.